How's it going, guys? We're on to episode 15 of Forbidden Sanctum Ruthless Solo Self-Found. Playing on Spin to Win, Slayer Day. Goal is, I guess, smash yellow maps. I would love to get my hands on another Sanctified Relic. This is the only one I've found leveling 3 characters so far. So I would love to get another one of those. And then, I guess, try and get more Atlas completion so that I can dive heavily into trying to farm legions. I think it'd be really cool to get some timeless tools, but I also don't see that happening today. It's going to take a lot of legions, but if they're the most common content I can spawn, then maybe it should work. Like, I almost consider pulling out of all of this and just invest in like full legion. And then since we're investing in legion, maybe I can invest in betrayal as well and finally get something going with that. But that's where we're at. Down to T8 maps. I do have an estuary. Should use an alk on that. Nice. That'll be an Atlas completion. And then, yeah, down to T8 maps. Feels bad. But let's go. Alright, so this pass point goes into Chain of Command. I'll probably put the next one into the rarity and duration. I want to break as much stuff as possible in the legions. Legion monsters in your maps have 25% increased pack size? Huh? What is that supposed to do? My initial thought is that adding more monsters to the Legion isn't going to do much. I feel like most of the times you get splinters, it's from rare monsters or from the chests. Having more monsters there isn't going to do much except for more XP and more to distract me from getting the generals in the chests. Another creeping frost. Alright, here's Legion number 1. How much time do I get? 23 seconds. Ooh, and we got a boss up top? I don't think there's any chance. Maybe. Oh? Okay. A rare enemy was tougher than the boss. And rip. Ah, so much elemental damage. Okay, got the mana siphoner out of there. Okay, boss down. 9 splinters! Yo! Okay, so we need to get those generals showing up. This boss having increased AoE is not something I'm too much looking forward to. Oh, come on, just have enough damage. Just do it! No. Oh, wow. Instantly dead. There's too many Shadow Counselors in here. I took out a Shadow Counselor. Take out another one. Ah! Why is the boss have to be such a pain? Die! Kirak mission. It was worth sticking it out. Alright, what have we here? Nothing I haven't completed. I have 1 Explorer Scouting Report. We'll hit that. It really didn't give me one? Come on. I made it to tier 12 maps. Like, there's tier 7 maps I haven't done. For real, what is that? There's a tier 7 map I haven't done, tier 6 map, a tier 8 map, a tier 9 map, and 5 tier 10 maps, and then I use the scouting report, and then I don't get any that I haven't completed? That's what the scouting report's supposed to be for, is it not? That feels bad. T9 map. Let's go. Another Kirak mission. Another chain support. Interesting. Ooh, now that's a good ring. Life, extra cold res, fire, and lightning. With a little bit of rarity. Probably not enough lightning to replace this ring. Almost 1 endurance charge off of being lightning res capped with that ring. Could replace the other ring, but I lose a lot of chaos res during that. And then I could give this ring back to the jug. I don't know that that's worth. It helps free up a shield for something better. I think for the time being I keep the god tier ring that I found. And that already another legion. So my map pool is probably going to shrivel up and die. But I might get legion jewels. Nice. Got another Fury spawn. Aha! 6 this time. Oh, drill neck? Interesting. Hidden Woods. T10. Of course the map has to drop magic. It's the way of things in Ruthless mode. Boss also does a ton of cold damage. Elemental damage is not what this character's forte is. Do I continue floor 2 of the Sanctum? 252 resolve. Monsters impact more resolve. Do slight radius. Okay, maybe this will just like end in the first room. Find the exit. Oh yeah, I have no mini map. That's so strange. Benevolent Fountain. Yep, more Aureus coins found. If monster has more life for another Benevolent Fountain. 2 more zones that I can just run. Okay, healed resolve. Hey! So a Radiant Fountain. Aureus coins found on this floor doubled. Alright, defeat all the guards. This is the first room on this floor I've had to actually do anything. Mirror Arrow. 200 inspiration. Cleanse Affliction. Gain boon. I don't lose resolve in the next 2. Get resolve. And I get my minimap back. What do I got here? Battleground or Decrepit Cellar? Decrepit Cellar I can just run. See, the thing is, if I do the Battleground, there's a chance I don't make it to the boss. If I do the Decrepit Cellar, I just get to run to the boss, but I deal less damage. I Decrepit Cellar, and then after this boss, we ditch this one. Here we go. Ooh, took a hit. I'm really looking for myself to gain a power charge. It's only a 1% chance on hit, but, like, where? So the mark on hit could be destroying it. I think I killed a different one first than I normally do, because things went very strangely. Once the first one died, every other time I fought that boss, first one dies, then I have to dodge a ball that I always get hit by, and then that's it. But, well, there we go. Yeah, I'm still only seeing power charges when I kill a marked enemy. So I think the 22% reduced effect is negating the 1% chance. So I might need another whole like 4 GCPs. Whereas a 22% reduction of 1% should leave me with a 0.78% chance to gain a power charge on hitting a marked enemy. But the same way with the quality on the mark doesn't give me 0.25% chance. Every 4 it gives me 1. So somehow it's scaling the 1% below 1%, and if it's below 1%, it's 0. I think that's kind of dumb. I haven't cleaned out my gem dump in a while. This is also where I store unique items I find. So this is the last like grouping of uniques that I've found. I'm really interested in getting a Hail to Thunder and like building around 2 of these rings, see what happens. What I'm looking for, what quality gems do I have? Blast Chain Mine, Conk Path is 10, Ground Slam is 13. I can get rid of both of those. 9% Point Blank. Point Blank's also on the tree. I don't know if I've ever made a build using Point Blank. Volatile Dead, 5% EK. I want to keep 13% Volatile Dead. Fist of War, Ancestral Call, 5% Decoy Totem, 5% Vengeance. Those can go. Eating Frenzy. Ooh, Destructive Link. That's one that can absolutely go. 9% Ice Nova. 6 plus 9, 15, so that's 30. And then we need a 10 Conk Path. So I keep the Ice Nova, keep the Blast Chain Mine, keep the Ground Slam, just because they're higher quality. So that's the only GCP I'm capable of making. And I'm pretty confident that I put this on here, it's still not going to work. I think I need 3 more. Because now, based on the quality, I have a 1.25% chance to grant a power charge on hit on the marked enemy. But it's still not going to work. Because if it actually gave me a 0.25 per quality, then 22% reduced effect. So that's a times point. So 1.25 times 0.78, which is 22% off of 100, gives me, oh, that's a 0.975. So it's still not over 1% chance. But if I had a 2% chance times 0.78, that gives me a 1.5% chance, and then I'll actually get the power charges. And I've been looking for that for the last hour and a half, and haven't gotten a single power charge that did not come off the enemy kill. Still no new relics to throw in here. Already a 3rd Legion. Makes me think I really need to invest in getting all the other Legion stuff. So I've already gotten 1 chance, 1 fusing today. I think we upgrade them all. Turn all the jewelers into fusings, all the fusings into chances. Purchase 8 Orbs of Unmaking. She'll let us do something. Now, I've heard lots of talk about how incursions are so good. I believe it's probably true, but we're taking those points before we take the pack size. So we keep 4% pack size. 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Oh, look at this. Maps have 2% chance to be 1 tier higher. Are these? Well, we still need more respecs, but these chance for maps to drop higher tier can allow me to free up these points that I have into these, and then we'll get the pack size back, I guess, once I can approach this from the top side. Ooh, I can also get strong boxes have increased chance to be gem cutters. Gems contained in your strong boxes is duplicated. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get face off and war supplies, then push up here for logistical support, village treasures, and then vault of mysteries. And then I love doing this too. There's enemies up there. Chain hook, movement. Another Sanctum run. I think my strategy for Sanctum on this character is rush Verakath as quickly as possible, reset, and then not really care about any of the stuff. The Cyclone character is just not built to do well at this. Here goes Verakath. Sensor Relic. Ooh, an offer for a fusing if I complete the next floor. That's a respec on my Atlas. All for this time, though. Legion number 4. Only 1 splinter. This one was in a really bad spot, kind of on a grid. You can only get to like 4 of them. Didn't find any chests either. Abyssal Depths. Interior Steel Circlet. What is that? Maul of Conquest. Crit chance for spells unaffected by poison. Lots of recoup. Big ES on that too. That's interesting. Why does it have life on it? So maybe this is something to use not with CI. Lower rolled on the crit chance. Interesting. No Stygian Vise again. I wonder if they removed Stygian Vises from the game. That would be kind of awful, I think. Hopefully it's just a chance like the Abyssal Troves. There's not like Abyss nodes to increase the chance. Huge chance for Lich. Magic and Rare Monster. Monsters, chance to contain Abyss, chance for Abyssal Depths, Abyssal Depths pack size, nothing for increased chance for Stygian Vises. Huh. Yay, a white iceberg map. Let's go. +1. Level 83. So I did a little bit of poking around in POB. It would appear that absolutely Panopticon is the single best damage node that I can get. And maybe I'd push out here and get it if there was totem placement speed. Like, totem placement speed is the only other thing that can really help me there. And those nodes are like on either side here. I think this is the optimal anoint for this character. And it would turn out that the best source in the entire passive tree of damage per point added is Defiance. Not only does this increase defenses from equipped shield, but 24% increased damage with a 12% on the way. So for those 2 points, like, I get more out of Defiance than just about anything else. Retaliation is even like a solid option for damage. And then even Brutal Blade. There's a lot of block here as well. All of those are better than pushing out here for Blade of Cunning, because normally, like in Trade League or whatever, you're gonna have enough damage. And the thing is, like, I'm not scaling enough flat damage for the crit multi to just launch this through the roof. I actually need to like push that damage higher that I'm getting off of the abysses. I already have enough crit chance, enough crit multi. We just need damage. So next point's going into Defiance. Iceberg gets my last alch that I have. Elemental Focus support. Yo, that's a good one. I think Elemental Focus goes best with Cold Dot builds. I'm not extremely eager to play a Cold Dot build. I definitely don't have weapons for Cold Dot. Fire Trap is another one that Elemental Focus can go good with. Maybe Mana Bond? We use something else to shock and then use Mana Bond. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. I don't think Mana Bond is actually what I'm trying to think of. Mana Bond is what I have. There's something that does like a lightning dot, I thought. It has like a secondary skill to like teleport you into it. Atlas passive point. Boom. And let's go look. So I'm in Trade League here and I want to look for Lightning Stormbind is what I was thinking of. So it doesn't leave a dot on the ground. So you only remove them to detonate. I thought this was what left a dot on the ground. So see how it like grows? Okay, it grew a little more than I expected. A lot faster. But this is also a raider. So, and then Rune Blast detonates them. Huh, this is a strange skill. I didn't realize it would spread as quickly, but like, I was thinking these pieces of ground would like do damage. Runes can be improved 3 times. How do you tell? Duration is 28.78 seconds. Okay, that's why. Duration scaling. Runes have more area effect each time they've been improved. Is that the effect of the explosion? Enemies standing on the runes are hindered. Rune Blast says channel to improved runes placed. Okay, so you put them down and then you channel the Rune Blast. It improves the nodes before blowing them up. I see. So I thought this was just like a tap, you blow it up, but that skill is actually what buffs them before you blow it up. You definitely can't use Elemental Focus with an Ignite build, so that removes a lot of it. You really only get the Fire Trap. Cold Dot, it works like everything, because Chilled Ground still chills. And Lightning, you can shock with the secondary skill and use this to boost the damage of something. So maybe there's a play with it there. I don't know. I really need to clean this up. Point of this tab was to be that this is the dump so that I could go over what gems I found in the day. But this is like 3 days worth of skill gems that I've found. Yeah, I have a Controlled Destruction. I have a Trap and Mind Damage. I have an Elemental Focus. That's Fire Trap. Support gems. Swift Affliction works with it as well. I really also don't want to roll another build again already. I want red maps. I want Atlas progression. I think I just need to buckle down and keep grinding. Ooh, gems. Go left. Oh, I died. Alright, so remember to place the portal outside the owl mission this time. We have a gem cutter's room. Ah! Lightning damage. Extra projectiles. Seriously, the last one of these I went into, I was 2 packs of these blue ones with extra proj. And that's why we placed the portal. Am I going to get blasted with lightning? Multi-proj again. Yes, 3 incursions in a row. All of them. What is that? Why? It's like the actual worst. Well, I changed it to a map room, but I couldn't get it connected to anything. Pretty pathetic looking Incursion temple. Armageddon brand? It's something I've never played. Just always seemed too much clutter on the screen compared to the other brand skills. Ooh, Warhorde for Templar. That's my first Warhorde from any Legion. 3 splinters. 3 Templar, 1 Vol. It took me 3 hours for 5 Legions. Oh, it's time. Okay, so I think we make a run at this because I want the fusing. I have 891 41 coins with 50% increased merchant prices and reduced resolve recovered. I didn't lose a lot the first one. I think I want to avoid battlegrounds. Definitely don't want to increase the life of these two. Though I've been running T6 maps, it'll be a little bit easier than last time. Derelict Caverns I have to fight. Decrepit Cellar I get to run. Okay, let's see what the merchant has. Oh, and I got my map back. That's cool. Monsters impact less resolve. 200 max resolve. Rusted Chimes. Rusted Chimes is so good. I could probably get Rusted Chimes and Vicious Eaker if I go back and hunt for some coins. Oh, or I can now get the major boon, next affliction converted to a random minor boon. That's not worth. I really want the max resolve, but it'll show up later, maybe. Then reduce action speed. Okay, we have the pieces to make a run actually work. I'm just on the, Cyclone character. I almost think the Battleground's better than the Derelict Caverns. Derelict Caverns, I'm gonna have to fight the enemies and the things that crawl up from the ground to have their own fireballs and rain of fire. I dislike that. Let's do the Battleground. Wasn't that bad. I think I took 2 hits, 1 Fire Archer hit, and a Deadly Blade Dancer hit. Oh, you're actually gonna give me something. I'll get Transmute, I guess. Go for the Reliquary and get the Tattered Blindfold back. I think that's what's about to happen. Oh, another item! 2 fusings on completing the Sanctum. I'm gonna take it because I have Rusted Chimes, just in case. Minus 100 max resolve. Okay, Reliquary. These boss fights are really cool. This one gets kind of crazy. This arena gets all kinds of filled up with nonsense, but... Chain hook. Oh, I missed with the chain hook? Oh, come on. I lost about the inspiration that I gained. Gauntlets. Find the exit. Oh, this is the one with fireballs. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I took one. It's probably not that bad to get hit by those. First pact. Gain gold trophy. Gain red smoke. Remove tattered blindfold. And gain a minor affliction. Trade it for something else. I mean, that's more inspiration. Monsters impact less resolve for affliction. So yeah, up to 408. Oh, no. Okay, flasks off. That's so dumb. I'd take the flasks off. If I could run my whole Sanctum, sure, but it's gotta be a pain. Guards accompanied by gargoyles. Ick. Decrepit Cellar. So I can do 2 Decrepit Cellars into the boss. No, it's fine. Another offer. Another fusing at the end of the floor. I really don't think that these sellers, they already don't give you to choose an item for now. They shouldn't have, a chance to spawn. They should show up every time, and then this league content would feel so much better and so much more worth my time in Ruthless mode. Yay, another one. Let's go. See, I want this. I want this. Alright, Brahmin Uzar. Alright, so I think I defeat the one on the right. The first experiment. I left the first experiment alive last time and killed Uzar. So we killed Brown first. Okay. So now, we get a ball. Give me the ball. Chain hook. And it did not work! I aimed it good and everything. Oh, you get multiple balls. I guess he targets a totem with it. I thought it was just him sucking up the other body. Okay, well, this is the most exciting Sanctum run I've had in a week because it gave me 3 fusings and then back to maps and then we put the flasks back on. Yeah, I think the difference is I don't have that risk versus reward factor near as much in Ruthless when it comes to Sanctum because I'm not getting hordes of stacked decks and all this currency stuff. I might get a chance for a transmute. I don't have that. I really want to try and be as careful as possible because it's not going to hardly give me anything anyways because most of the time I get offered items, it doesn't even show up to offer me items. The rewards are obviously already scaled for Ruthless and I have to do it with no movement skills on top of that. Weapon Trial Ritual, Rare Map Item, Abyss, or Smuggler's Cache. There isn't anything worth running in here. I just gotta grind for another reroll. Another Abyssal Depths, eh? Wow. When the rare Abyss monster drops you a jewel that is a normal jewel, but not an Abyss jewel. Yeah, that's happened twice down here. I really don't understand it. With Metamorph, I get more catalysts from Metamorph than I ever have playing this game because Metamorph content is designed for Metamorph stuff. Abyss, it feels like I get nothing ever. I should have to do this to get the Abyss stuff. Abyssal jewels that I'm not going to be able to roll just don't even drop. Oh, hey, it's the Stygian Vise. Hey, it dropped white for me at least. That's something. Hey, there's a jewel. My second jewel came from Abyssal Depths because the Abyssal Troves don't drop them. Item level 77 on the Stygian Vise. I don't know that Life Leech is doing me too much. I'd probably be better off just having my energy shield. It would increase my effective HP, so I might really consider replacing this belt. What is it doing? it's giving me int, and I'm going to need that int. I can't get int on a belt easily without essences. So I could get the int, or maybe I can get enough strength on it that I can replace the anoint with int. This currently has no resistances. And yeah, it breaks me on int to wear the chest. I need 122. Really? I'm only 2 short for the chest? Oh, okay. Blessed orb. I need 2 more intelligence, please. We got 1. I'm gonna remove a little bit of life leech and grab the int. I guess I'll hit it with intrinsic catalysts in case I do get strength. I don't have an alch. Do I have uniques that I'm never gonna use? Like the spring leaf, the infractum, shackles of the wretched. All right, let's render these 3. There we go. Here's my alch. Boom. Lightning res, reduce flash charges used. Mana. This is something worth using chaos orbs on, I think. Life, flask effect duration, strength. I got the strength. Okay, so we get extra life. We get fire res. Get elemental damage with attacks on here as well. But I also get the abyss socket, and that gives me access to fire damage with sword attacks is what I have. My other jewel is lightning damage with bow attacks and lightning damage to attacks. So this is sword attacks. Augment this. Mana regen while moving. The 26,813 to 27,2 is like 500 DPS for that. The lightning one is better. Since the lightning one's better, I'm gonna hit this with an alt. Old damage to attacks. That's a suffix. That's good. Fire damage to sword attacks. That's our jewel. Yeah. Okay, so I also no longer need the beef anoint, and I upgraded all of my bad oils. Maybe I try and run a T2 Blighted map. Can I do a T2 Blighted map? What do I put on here? Reduced cost of building and upgrading towers. Reduced movement speed. Increased XP gain. Does not matter. I guess we use amber oils on it and then make tons of towers. I guess I transmute this. Inhabited by abominations. I'm nervous since it's a T2 map. Oh, and it's a Crimson Temple too, so I get like 3 doorways into my pump. Another path through here. That's fine. What else do we need here? Stuff gets stopped in here and then shocked, maybe? Still down this path. Meteor tower. Alright, finally, I gotta build something else. And what is giving me all the corrupting blood? Oh, it's pushing out to the left now. I'm glad I put the oils I did. And then a meteor tower for this side. So the chests all have rewards here. Actually showing up on the mini-map even. Blighted map completed. So there's not huge stacks of chests. There's no oil chests. Give me a few rare items so far. Alright, I got a decent chunk of rare items out of here, but going into a blighted map expecting to get blight oils and not getting oils at all feels really bad, considering I spent some of the last oils I had on the blighted map. Yikes. Well, I'm far less enthused about the idea of running the other blighted maps. Here's the comparison that I'm looking for and trying to figure it out. Cluster jewels. So I have all of these cluster jewels. They all came from Delirium, and almost none of them are usable because I have to craft them. That's kind of, this is what I feel like I'm expecting from Abyss. You're gonna give me a bunch of blue jewels that like are not amazing, and I gotta figure out what to do with them because I have to craft them somehow with the no currency. It's like I get 1 Delirium, and then I pretty much get a cluster jewel per stack of Delirium off the Delirium mirror. And I don't know, I feel like Delirium feels really good. I haven't specced into it because I haven't gone hunting for cluster jewels, but it feels good. The same way Metamorph feels good, and Heist feels good, and Ritual feels good. The blight encounters in maps have felt good because every single chest has the potential chance to drop you an oil. Oh yeah, I got 6 fusings? What? I mean, I know I got 3, but we can make more work at our Atlas passive tree now. 6 refunds. Gonna take pack size. Okay, there's 6. So we get guaranteed war hordes. Then we can get both sides having generals. I probably need to get this 10 seconds duration increased too. So without movement skills, these idiots that will run away and create the frost walls, this is like straight up, in almost all cases, are not worth even fighting. Just leave it in the map and keep moving is kind of my thought. Give me movement skill, maybe. Another legion. So I get guaranteed war hordes now. Yes! And it'll pop stuff nearby. Definitely the most I've been able to pop open on any of these legions so far. Eternal war horde, 5 splinters. Timeless, 6 vol splinters, so 12 splinters overall. That feels good. I'm feeling good about that one. Ooh, mineral pools. And I got a chain hook. Like, maybe this will be tolerable. Oh, I chain hooked, and now I'm stuck here. We live here now. Okay, we'll chain hook out. Mana bond. Another one. I'd be interested in trying that out. Trying to make mana bond work. I mean, when the game only allows you to progress to yellow maps, everything should be viable. Opaz ring. What do we got? 29? Maybe. I'm feeling like the saltiness towards this game mode start to build up in me. Means I might be able to put together some kind of suggestions on where I think, like, the things I really think need to be changed about this, having spent about 2 weeks playing it now. Because there's definitely more to it than I want movement skills, I want the ascendancies, I want the pantheons, which all those things I want. Pantheons I could be swayed into not caring about, but those are the three things as it goes with character creation that we just do not have access to, that I think should exist in some way from the base game. Probably something I need to like actually like plan out and maybe like write down, because there's so much of this that I've absolutely loved. Like, I love the fact that I'm playing an elemental cyclone slayer with a replica restless ward. That's pretty much what I wanted out of this. I want the game to force me into builds based on the gym availability and what gear I'm able to find. It's the like inability to progress my Atlas and certain league content feeling like a slap in the face, where other league content seems more rewarding than it ever has. I want the ability to like be able to access the content, like the red maps and the get there, but fail it because my gear is so bad, because the game isn't giving me the gear or the ability to create the gear. And then like instead I've got 3 characters that can, with a decent amount of comfortability, do yellow maps, and I just don't have the access to the red maps. That feels bad. And I've tried like everything in my power to get those maps. It just wasn't happening. But yeah, like I thought 2 weeks in, like I'd be doing the 40-minute Maven fight just to accomplish it, because my gear is so bad, I don't have the damage and whatnot. I didn't think I'd still be trying to get to red maps 2 weeks in. That's the big takeaway I have. The overall thing, my biggest issue is with map drops. I haven't complained one time about crafting not being here. Like, I'm willing to embrace that side of things. I think the Chaos Regal recipe stuff at every single tier, not just 60 below, should give you chance orbs. So if I want to respec my Atlas passive tree, I can farm chance orbs in some way. I feel like those are the biggest things that I'm missing here. Want more map drops. The amount of rares and the accessibility of the gear and the process to get to this point. Like, I've already probably played Ruthless more than most people will. We're on what, 15 videos times 8 hours, 120 hours of playing this and can't access the end game. I feel like maybe if the game was in a state where it's no longer receiving updates, and 40 years from now I want to play Path of Exile and go through all this stuff, like maybe this level of grind being required to access stuff is okay. But for me to want to reset this in 2 months and do this again, no. Like, if the goal of Ruthless was just to provide players like, oh, we want you to give you a harder experience to get through the base game, maybe that's all it should be. Like, maybe maps shouldn't be included in the mode at all. But if you're going to put in all the effort to change up the Atlas passive tree and change all these league content things, like, it needs to be accessible. 120 hours is a lot of time to invest into it for one sanctified relic. But also, I do know as well that Ruthless still has potential to be changed. It just had an alpha like 2 or 3 weeks before launch leading up to it. Had I made it in the Ruthless Alpha, I might have been able to provide some of the feedback it's bubbling in here, and maybe it'd be a little bit more of a playable experience in the yellow map region. Like, and I'm not saying like change the maps completely. Like, I want to sustain yellow maps with ease. Like, if I was having as much trouble like sustaining red maps as I've had sustaining yellow maps, I think that's okay, because then I get the opportunities where it's like, oh, maybe this time I might get a chance at a couple T16 maps before I get dropped back to yellow maps. Whereas I get a chance at a couple like red maps before I'm dropped back to white maps, to where I can't even, like, I have to be in a T5 map to even get gear that can roll with T2 resistances. End rant. For now. Singular scouting report. Let's go. I'll take it. Gets me 2 choices of unique map. All right, let's see. What do we get? Maelstrom of Chaos. Solid. Or Obas. Or I take the Precinct. I gotta do a unique map. Monsters reflect hexes. Maelstrom of Chaos. 101% increased rarity of items found. Hey, there's the Precinct map. Yo, huge. Okay, so this one gets me face off. I can get double generals. Ooh, AoE, weakness. Ooh, that could be really bad with exiles. We need to check here. What's in the shop? Nothing. Atlas missions this time. There's a bazaar in here. Or a lookout. Lookout with an expedition. Okay. Primordial blocks. Another one. Let's go. Yep. I had a feeling that was coming. Alright, I don't want to lose more XP on that build, so we'll do it with the Reap. I'm pinned. Get me out! There is no way to get out of that pin from a ball rain of arrows. Nothing you can do. Oh, there we go. Maps have a 2% chance to be 1 tier higher. I think I'm going for lookout map here. Another purchase, another primordial blocks. And this one comes rare too. Costs 4 chance orbs though, so that's not happening. But I also don't have an alch for primordial blocks. Do I still have? Ooh, I still have a resonator. What do we use for this? Chaos mod's going to guarantee me chaos and an elemental resistance, I think, or the chance to avoid poison, maybe. Let's use the Scorched Fossil. It didn't even give me a fire mod. Monstrous poison on hits a chaos mod. Bonk effect support. I think that's a new one. Ooh, a demon crown. It's not an archdemon crown. This is a lower level of this. I should grab this though. And then what's Rog got here? I want monster XP. Immune to chaos damage. Pack size. This sucks. I cannot left click and move around here. Like, I am playing Cyclone, so I can right click and move around with this, but there's so many times on other builds that I played that I will have this detonator highlighted and then use a movement skill to move because I can't click. Ow! Another swift affliction. No, still no reroll currency, so we really can't see what any of expedition stuff can do until we can reroll their initial inventories. Another point, more map drop higher. Boss life with power charges. I really hope I don't die to this boss. Another enduring cry. That's big. I honestly don't know if I've made a character in this game in like the last 2 years that wasn't using an enduring cry. Yay, another blessed orb. Okay, I think another one makes me a little more willing to try on the amulet. That's going well so far. I understand his little charge thing. Oh yeah, okay, now he's doing this little charge up thing and all those things explode. Gotta watch out for that. And Culling Strike, there we go. One closer. Then what do I have in here? T10 Haunted Mansion with Monstrous Treasure. Okay, we definitely do this, and then we have to take transmutes. Augments, just in case. Oh no. Gonna make this boss T10? Maybe I save an extra one to not do that. Detonates nearby corpses. Amazing transmute. They put all the strong boxes in this one spot. Oh, there's some thumbnail material. What the heck? Okay, there's no way we can do this, right? Without just like busting all of these open at once. Go. More. We need more. Ah! I got a map, I got a gym, an ice bite. Alright, so a jeweler's orb. Few identified rares, that's good. I should take the identified magic items too. Oh, I guess I missed this one. It dropped me a single wisdom scroll. 10% quality wisdom scroll. Keep getting stunned by these lightning bolts. Ugh. Okay, gotta watch out for ice novas. They will delete this character. What happened there? Did it explode? I was looking for Ice Nova. It was definitely a one-shot. I guess we get 5 strong boxes in the boss room. That's 5 strong boxes in the boss room. Oh, and Tormented Spirit. Get on there. Yes. One more transmute. All right, that's the one that's going to revive everything. We'll hit it first. Okay. No boss revive. So I've probably gotten at this point more strong boxes from 2 Kirak missions that gave me Monstrous Treasure than I have gotten from the rest of the 2 weeks playing this league. Crazy. Purchase. What do you got? Estuary. Oh yeah, forgot about my Blessed Orb. Go 3 up or 3 down. 15. Yo. I still have refunds on this character. That's crazy. If I spec out of that, I put it into Defiance, and then I can put back into Vitality Void, but honestly, it hasn't really been bothering me. As long as I have the Mana Leech. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do. So if I save this Sanctum room, it's still going to add to the end. So I could run this right now and get to this boss, and the boss is going to be at tier 10. I guess we just go. We have to try because I have Rusted Chimes, and I have to take the flasks off. I don't remember what the names of the rooms do. Defeat all the guards. Oh no, not 3 at the same time. Come on. I guess it is floor 3, but yikes. Oh, there's a fire archer. That's got to be the target. If you do not take care of the fire archer will just sit back and keep hitting you no matter what. Right, room complete. That's crazy. So forced into another unholy layer. Lose Aureus on room completion, but that's more inspiration. Okay, Deadly Blade Dancer. And double archers. What do we got here? Golden Smoke. Rewards are unknown. Or lose resolve. 50% for a major boon. Ornate Dagger though. More damage. This one's extra inspiration. Gain Golden Smoke. This might give me 350 inspiration. Yeah. Okay, that's huge. So both unholy layers. Can see nothing else. What we get here? Coins. Crazy. It's just a mystery every time now. Sanctum Bellum. That's the fight. Or unholy layers again. I guess unholy layer. Damage increase is definitely a massive help here. Really? I went through the enemy, and it did a like 180-degree instant turn to hit me with the arrow. Ooh, a fountain that recovers result. Infernum Halls of Worship. Maybe Infernum's the fight. Maybe Sanctum Bellum might have been the boss thing. It was on the fourth row, fourth column. Find the exit. Let's go. In here we get nothing. Halls of Worship with Fiendish Wings or Crucible. Over Crucible. Fiendish Wings bricks run. Okay. Find exit. Alright, this is one of these. Oh, of course. Just hit me with the arrow. Oh, no. We're just running. Let me out. What have we here? Afflicted Fountain. Gain affliction for 100 inspiration is what this is, basically. Sure. Room types are now unknown. What do you want? Oh, I can still see these. Okay. Big hemorrhage here as it goes away. Hey, we get an offering. Oh, 1 transmuter, 2 transmutes. Take 1. And then this boss. I think that's the first time I've made it here on this build. We need this. We need this. No flasks. Ow. Ow, they're gonna kill me. Nope, nope, nope. Run away from that. Oh my god. And the beams. Run away. Okay, now I'll fight you. Took a lot of damage, but we made it, and no relic. There's my transmute. Alright, can you tempt me, game? I know there's a fusing sitting there. 2 fusings. Had a chance warp to the pile, and I guess I tried to do the final floor. I don't know. Oh, and flasks go back on. Ooh, Swirling Fear. I think it's a new one. So if my 4th lab required me to get all of the lab trials, I still wouldn't have access to that, and that'd be fine. Like, I'd be okay with that. Like, I haven't done enough lab trials. The biggest reason I go in these is because they're monster level higher, and there are monsters in here, and maybe, by the grace of God, they will drop me a map. That's why I've been doing these. I did not get a map. I got another one of these things, though. Offering to the goddess. They will keep my Legion Splinters company. Legion number 7 on the day. Guaranteed Warhordes. Where are they? Here's this one. So I popped these. Okay, they're all open. There's this war horde. Another 9 splinters. Explorer's Scouting Report. Yo! Naturally spawning June mission. Chance to poison number 4. I think that is now the most popular gem drop. Okay, what do we got going on here? He has rare equipment. He doesn't have Sulfite Scarabs. When they announced this, they also announced that like Rusted Scarabs can only work on white maps, and the Polished Scarabs only work on yellow maps. Gilded Scarabs only work on red maps. But at the same time, like, I've not dropped a single Scarab. I mean, there's still Metamorph Scarabs here on Leo, but what happened to Chimeria's Scarabs for Del? I imagine I probably would have been seeing Scarabs, because if Scarabs can only come from their like initial location, as in the June missions here, I'm gonna interrogate him. I feel like putting Scarabs behind Betrayal in this setting is just like, you shouldn't do. Because I'm assuming that this gambling with weapon properties, gambling with belt properties, I'm pretty sure that's going to give me veiled items. I still don't know that for sure. Like, I think putting the veiled items behind the safe houses, sure, that's okay, assuming that's what it does, but the Scarabs being this rare is bad. I feel like Scarabs at this point are a part of the base game. When I think of Betrayal, I think of the veiled stuff. Like, that was the thing that really added that you shouldn't be able to get elsewhere. Meat shield support. Minions are defensive. Interesting. Nice. Another group of 3 here. Gambling with shield properties. Okay, we want to upgrade it to Bled for sure, because he's got a trap chest of jewels, trap chest of helmets, base level of Goth. I guess I interrogate Hillock, try and get another safe house in the works. Yeah. Level 84. All of my characters are level 84 now. And we're also over 3k life on this character. And I got an Immortal Call. Interesting. The endurance charges are too valuable for me to Immortal Call on this character. This level, I think I'd take Fangs of the Viper here, maybe? For the movement speed? Ooh, no, this is melee damage with strike range. Short Strike looks pretty good. Let's work up to that. Yeah, well, I was hoping for a Regal Orb, but never got one for this Forbidden Woods. It's got a level. We'll run it. I'm also going to throw the Syndicate in here because I might get 2 safe houses out of here. That would be fantastic. I'm also really worried about this boss wrecking me. I believe it's a lot of cold damage, a lot of spell damage, and there's 3 of them. I feel like crit resistant is almost worth than the cycling damage reduction on a rare enemy. Crit resistant enemies take no damage. The cycling damage reduction, like, I'm doing fire, cold, and lightning damage with physical damage even, so those aren't too bad. But yeah, crit resistant, Oh, Camaria got out to be able to come on this? Okay, we'll send Vagan to intervention. Selectively stealing Legion Scarabs. 10 intervention intelligence. Okay, so I sent Jorgen over to intervention to see maybe the Scarabs assigned to like the master missions are the only ones that are taken away here. Alright, here's this boss. Ah, yep, there it went. It was coming. Get me away from the flying ball. I'm pretty sure this boss, like, the order you kill them on, like, changes what the others do. I've been trying to wear them all down individually so that we maybe can quickly cold them all. Yeah, now there's these cold explosions going on. Is that it? Okay, so we got the map complete. No Atlas passive, though. Well, that's great. Corrupting Blood, rare enemy in the mission. There's no way I make it back there. Oh! Yep, we failed. So what do we got here? We've got 5 of them in here. Securing rare equipment, gambling with amulet properties, metamorph scarabs, legion scarabs, and then shaper scarabs? Because it's normally Verici that starts here. Yep, it is Verici. Alright, and then I can't let Camaria kill me with his cold damage. I got killed by something else. That's it. There we go. Alright, reward time. Tiny's Trial. Place a normal amulet in the crafting window. We get 6 seconds on that one. Okay. Stash, Legion Scarab, Metamorph Scarab, a single white weapon, and Shaper Scarab. Alright, so no veiled items. Here we go. Agate Amulet. And this is the Thane room. This is not a Guff bench. This is Jorgen's room. What we got? Regal, Exalt, Exalt. I saw the Exalts. I was like, let's make something with as much stuff as possible. And it was bad. The duration goes up if you level them. Alright, well, getting more Mastermind intelligence. Heck, it's going to be easier to get to Katarina than it is to get a usable Scarab for something I want. Only usable in white maps, only usable in yellow maps for these ones. Fizz Reflect. Lovely. Another Legion. Like, the Legion spawns are working. All of the, like, chances of fusing anything in my future ever actually allowed for legions to show up. So, well, oh, there's the box. Get it? Yes. The other side didn't just spawn its box because it was too close to the wall, I guess. Artillery Ballista. Okay, so this is storing number 6. The next one I store will be for the boss. So I want to go do like a not T10 map. I guess T8 map will be fun. We also got extra damage, and I also could die before we get there. So I don't think I've completed a yellow map. Sanctum. No! I saw that there were spark skellies there. I planned and then wasn't expecting the door to be in the way, and they almost got me. Oh no, Frost Harbingers? It's worse than the Spark Skellies. Another swirling fear. What is going on here? I wonder if I can chain hook out of this in any way. Can I? Maybe I can hit this one? Okay. I thought I just soft locked myself in Path of Exile. Ooh, a Martyr script? Ooh, that's some speed he got too. Ooh, Cyclone's about to hit level 19. Gems hit level 19 around level 84 in the base game. Like, everything's been slower, but I would assume at the same like leveling rate, I'd probably hit level 20 gems around level 90. All right, we'll give it a shot. There's 2 fusings and a chance orb on the line. That's a lot. I can see nothing except what the afflictions are. Not only do we gotta make it there, we've got... Yep. Let's go. Find the exit. That I can do. Yeah. Took a fireball. Oh, this fireball one. Okay, yikes. How do I deal with this? Well, that's not the way. You come on, trap. You do it just by, like, gaming out of your mind. Okay. Alright, I would do it again. Why does there have to be ice traps here? Oh yeah, because this was designed around having a movement skill. Alright, got some Aureus coins. I feel like I took a lot of hits there. Reduced effective non-unique relics. That gets me 100 inspiration back. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. I just need to stack inspiration. Find the exit. Alright, this is another one of these. Ooh, I wonder if I can block them with totems. I can. Okay. So you can cheese this. Works pretty well, actually. Cool. Got a strat for that room. More coins. Defeat all the guards room. Oh, no. Oh, wow. You really put me in 3 of them, didn't you? Guards mark level 18. And no item. Here. Resolve weakness is bad. Dealing less damage is also bad, but we'll do the less damage. Also going to give me another 100 inspiration to work with. And this is another defeat the guards. I don't know. This room really is just like 3 guards posted up together. Oh, and there's a 4th one. tried to come around the corner. Oh, and then I picked up a random item that I don't care about because I can't hide it, and I wanted to click there. I lost more than 100 resolve there. Or 100 inspiration. Hey, look, more coins. A merchant would be fantastic. Where is it gonna be? Go with mid. Defeat all the cards and their gargoyle friends. Oh, we're into the resolve. It's not looking good. I am not liking my chances at all at defeating this boss. Ooh, that hurt a lot. I thought he had died. Oh, hey, look, a bunch more coins. Well, we're too close to go back, so see how it goes. Defeat all the guards. Yeah. This is probably where it ends, right here. And yeah, this character is just not built for doing this. Taking hits from the guards all the time. And here's the room where we got 3 of them. Yeah, there's no way I get out of this without taking another hit. 3 gargoyles plus an archer and the blade dancer and the guy that can launch stuff across the room. Yeah, GG. It was a good run. You know, like I literally said at the beginning of the video, I'm just gonna spam Bearcat. And there we are trying to beat it. Wild. Since I am so limited in power though, like I have to get the right boons to have a good chance, especially on a build like this. I could get away with a lot more with a totem build, not even putting myself in danger of getting hit. I honestly thought since the monsters in there do, like there's so many elemental themed things, they don't do damage. I thought this character with the replica Abyssus was just gonna get shredded in there by a lot of those monsters. Alright, I think that's where I need to start wrapping this one up. And we've got some stuff to identify as always. 2.5 tabs about, 26 chromes and 7 jewelers. Stacking up a lot of chromes. It's never a bad thing though. Is 175 wisdom scrolls enough for this? I don't know. 175 was not enough. With crafted attack speed, this would be an upgrade. It's jeweled foil, but nope. Not a great haul today, but I saw some interesting things. I pulled 3 jewels out. Crit multi with fire skills. Damage with axes. Crit multi. Cast speed. Got the demon crown I pulled. This is a shield. 109 life with attack speed, 2 resistances, and evasion. Seemed good. Life, double res, helmet, 900 plus evasion rating. Shield. The rolls aren't great on it, but as a potential shield build out of that, I don't know if that's our best or not. This chest is really nice. Decent evasion rating with life, spell suppression, and a resist. I grabbed this helmet, ES-based helmet with rarity to resist, and then a chest that prefixes are kind of terrible on it, but triple resist with chaos. That's also pretty nice. So there is that. Hopefully we'll start finding some better stuff. Like if I was playing a trade league, I could fill all 8 or 9 of these quad tabs up with nothing but rare items of T1 bases a day easily. And we're like 8 hours for 2.5 tabs currently. A lot of that is because of the Sundance boots. Looks like all the rarity I have is on the Sundance. But yeah, I think that's all I've got today. I kind of went off a little bit, I felt like. I try to keep things mostly light and positive around here, though I do have a lot of constructive criticism towards the Ruthless experience as a whole. Hopefully that wasn't too bad of Path of Exile, and I am still having a lot of fun playing this. I just like to see some things improve. But that's all I've got for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.